Hello, everybody. Do you have your paper cut? Are you ready to make some cards? I hope so. I'm going to get my computer set up. I have to do crazy things because it's not my iPad. So here we go. Oh, see, I forgot to silence it, but I did. Okay, I'm all set. Hey, Barb. I'm excited about today's card. It's really a simple card too, but it's like so cute. So I was like, I can't get over how easy this one was, but I figured you deserved it after the other one that was a little bit involved. I have to go buy a folding table. I had 4 ladies at class the other day and I did not have enough room, so there was enough room for everybody to sit, but there was no space to spread out. So I'm gonna buy another folding table. I'm also working on a Zoom class where you use your own supplies. So I'm excited about that to see, hey Mona, see how that one goes. That one will be open to anybody. It will be $10 and we'll do 2 cards. And I will give you a PDF with the picture of the photo of the card and the measurements. So you can go back and recreate that card anytime. I haven't picked a day and I haven't come up with a name. That's the hardest part for me, is the name. I'm not good with names. As you can see, beginner class, advanced class. But I have to tell you, using those names make it very easy for people to understand what the class is. They know, when they look at it, they say, oh, beginner's class, that would be me, or advanced, oh, that sounds like me. So I'm hoping that, it will appeal to you guys and you'll start to use some of your stash, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I come up here and it's like, all right, I got to do a card. Like I got to do a card for Wednesday. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I've got to spend tomorrow figuring it out, along with cutting for my Christmas Stamp-A-Stack and get that card made. And then I have to do my card for Friday, which is a video also. So I'm constantly, having to think ahead. Plus then I have Facebook Live Thursday night and Facebook Live Saturday morning. Saturday morning is an easy one because it's just stamps, paper, ink. So I just kind of think the hardest part for me is choosing the stamp set. I feel like I get in a rut using the same ones. I did something when I was moving and I worked my way through the catalog. And when I got to one stamp set, I used that stamp set and made a card. And then I went to the next one that I had. And so maybe I need to do that. They're all in alphabetical order over on my shelf. Maybe I just need to kind of start with A and work my way through the end and see what I come up with. At least I don't have to decide on the set. I apologize. Dang. Oh, I cannot believe I'm sitting up here yawning. Of course, I've been downstairs reading, so that might be some of it. It's like, oh, okay. But we have gorgeous weather here. Hi, Diana. We are no humidity, about 80 degrees today, sunny. It was gorgeous. I still did not get my porch cleaned. I think I might try to do that tomorrow morning, because then it'll be done and over with, and then I can come up and play. I don't like to clean. I don't. I have somebody clean my house because I hate cleaning. I always have my whole life. And so I think I'm procrastinating, but I want to be able to sit out there because the weather is so nice. So I'll get it done, and then maybe I can sit out tomorrow and do some reading. Only a few days left. Darn. Maybe I should have had a bunch of water beforehand. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Only a few days left for celebration. Each day, yay, Betty Ann, you made it. Each day I'm showing you a different product just so you can get an idea. Now I have to say, unfortunately, the glitter paper, bedazzled paper is gone. So there's no more of that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4 packs of it. I'm going to use it for my customers and people who take my classes and give them a few pieces here and there because I appreciate them. I love the fact that they're taking their classes from me and that they're ordering from me. So where is everybody from? I know Betty Ann's in Maryland. I know Barb is in New Bern because she's right next door. Mona, where are you? And Diana, where are you? I can't remember. Mona, I think you're in California somewhere, but I'm not positive. We give it a... Oh, we're past due. We're going to get started. You can tell me where you're from, and I will see it on my computer. So I'm going to tap my magic wand here, turn myself upside down, and flip it around. Now, I froze for a minute. Oh, I don't know why. All right, I'm going to stand up. Whoa, that is really bad. Let's see. Really crooked. I adjusted it. Let's see if I went the right way. Yeah, I did. Surprise, surprise. All right, I know. Oh, New Mexico. Oh, I was way off, Mona. Dang. Canada. Woohoo, Diana. Good for you. I'm trying to think. I've been to Canada, but I don't remember if it was Montreal or Ontario. I'd have to go back and think about that one. Okay. If you're playing along, when you finish the clue, make sure you say done. All right, so clue 1 was all the supplies that you need to make the card. And I posted that several times. I was a little late in posting it. I will get it out earlier next week, and hopefully you guys will, some of the rest of you will play along. All right, so clue 2. Take your card base and put it in the landscape position. So you're going to have to fold it, use your bone folder. And you're going to make this card in the landscape position. I usually don't tell you that, but I decided to on this one. Then you want to take your 3" by 5.5" piece of pattern paper and add it to your card base. So you're adding that paper to your card base. And I hope I know Barb is playing along, unless she didn't. I know Betty Ann is. I hope you guys will share your cards when you're done. Post them so we can see. I've got a shadow here. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know which light's causing the shadow. I think it's this one. So let me, while you're doing that, I'm going to turn it out. Oops, wrong one. Let's see if that makes a difference. All right, we'll see. I have to wait a few minutes. All right, Barb is done. I'm waiting on Betty Ann. Take your time, Betty Ann. No rush. Yep, I have to remember not to put those first row of lights on. So, I can't wait. Okay, Betty Ann is done. I can't wait to see your cards, to see. I always love this because I never know what paper you guys chose. All right. Now you want to stamp your sentiment, yes, your sentiment, on the 2.5, is that the right one? Yes, 2.5 by 5.5 piece of neutral cardstock, white or vanilla, whichever one you chose to go with it. So stamp your sentiment next, but it's on that neutral cardstock. And I put white or vanilla because that's usually what it is. So it just depends on which one you choose. And I started in a direction, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. It's not looking decent. But when I got it finished, it wasn't too bad. I did have to modify mine a little bit because it was like, oh, this doesn't look right. I embossed an image to put on mine and cut it out, and I used the marker, but I don't like the color. I think I should have gone a lighter color. Ooh, you can see a peak over there to the side. I gotta tilt this the other way so you don't see it. There we go. That's better. All right, now I don't have to worry about you seeing it. Of course, now you get to see all my messy desk. Oh my gosh. In the World Card Making Day group, we had to post a picture of our desk. Mine was a disaster. Everybody else had the nice, neat desk. Mine was a disaster. And I was like, okay. And then a few more people posted theirs, and I went, oh, okay, you guys are part of my tribe, because mine was a mess. But they had all this nice, neat stuff, and it's like, if you could see outside over here, oh my gosh, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. But I know where everything is, can put my hands on it. So, all right, Barb must be having some difficulty. I used a simple sentiment, but maybe she chose a sentiment that's going to give her a problem with what she's doing. So, oh, there she is. She's done. All right. So clue 4 now. Stamp your image onto the same piece you just stamped your sentiment on, your neutral cardstock. So it's the same piece. Stamp your image onto it. I had to, like I said, modify mine. I chose an image that I thought would work, and it was too small. So I'll show you how I figured out mine to make it work. But it did. So, what do you think's going to happen next month? Are we going to have any specials? Or is it just going to be normal? I signed up for On Stage at Home. I think that's what it's called. And I will get to see what's going to be in the Occasions catalog, but that's not till November. So there's that. What else am I doing in October? Oh, I'm going shopping with the girls for a weekend. It's 2 weeks away. So I'm looking forward to that, just to get away. Of course, I'm crossing my fingers that my pet sitter will be okay with taking care of Bijou. She's getting so much better with the ramp, you know, but we're getting there. She did give me a scare last night. Oh my gosh. She jumped off the chair. Now she's blind. She can't see. So she jumped off the chair, and because she jumps off the chair, she does not know how far she is from the ground or when she's going to hit the ground. So she hit the ground. Why she jumped off, I don't know. Usually she whines if she wants down. And she immediately picked up her one paw. And I thought, oh my word. So I picked her up and I gingerly touched it. She would let me touch it. And so I put her next to me. She laid in the chair for a while. And later that night, I took her out to go to the bathroom. And she did put her paw down and was finally walking on it. I just knew I was going to be going to the vet this morning for an emergency visit. Okay. I'm still waiting to see. If you have to color your image, color your image. That might take a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm checking here to see. That's clue 1, clue 2. Betty Ann is done. Actually, that's clue 2, clue 3, clue 4. Okay, so everybody's done. If I'm wrong, yell. All right. Add your neutral panel to your card base. So anyway, I'll tell you, I need that weekend away. Just because I will not have to, it's like having a baby all over again. I'm too old for that stuff. Dang. Because you gotta, I had to find a baby gate so she didn't fall down the steps. She goes with me everywhere now, still. She's not as bad, but she is still, like she's up here laying next to me. Then, let's see what happened. Oh, I had to get a rail for the bed because she fell out of bed twice. Once after I got the rail, so I had to adjust the rail. What else have I done? I got a ramp, and my neighbor fixed it all up for me with a guard on the side. So it's like, okay, what else do I need to do? One thing that I have noticed is when I would bring her up here, when she could see, she would scour the floor looking for, of all things, the backs to the dimensionals. She would eat those things. And she can't see now, so she doesn't do that. So it's probably a good thing, because I did my floor the other day, but it was a mess after class. We had dimensionals and backs to double-sided tape everywhere. We had a blast. So I don't have to worry about that. The other thing is if I dropped stuff on the floor, if I was cooking dinner or whatever, she immediately would jump over and grab it. Well, she can't do that, doesn't do that anymore because she can't see. So, lots of changes. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Okay, all right, we're ready. Here's clue 6. Add the 1/2 inch by 5.5 inch piece of coordinating card layer to your card base. That's that little tiny strip. Add that to your card base. Your card is complete. Make sure you share it with us. And as soon as I get the word that they're done on this, I'll show mine and show you how I modified mine. She's down here snoring now. She does that a lot more now than she ever has. Falls asleep and snores. So, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I was just so worried I'm so worried that she's going to hurt herself till she gets used to this. She runs into things, and I mean, sometimes she hits them hard. But then every once in a while, she just barely touches it. So that's good. She's learning slowly. Okay. All right. I think Barb's done. I may have missed her posting, but she's got 2 straight in a row. All right. So there's the mystery card. And now let's see. Now in the past, Barb and I have used the same paper. Let's see. I used some of that Simply Elegant paper. And this is actually Bumblebee, because I thought it went to it. This is where I went wrong. I stamped this. It's kind of hard to see. I'll hold it up. I was going to stamp this down here, and I went, ooh, that's not big enough. There, that's a little bit better. So I stamped it on scrap paper, cut it out, but then I stamped it on here, the flower on there twice, and I used copper ink, an ink pad. We had copper years ago, and I have a copper ink pad, so I pulled it out because this is actually copper in here. So, but I don't really like the copper with the Bumblebee. I think I should have used, it would have looked better if I had used So Saffron. But live and learn. So, but there's my card. And then I added the strip of black because the background here was black down here at the bottom. And I thought about adding that first, but then I thought, well, no, because if you've got a stamp on there, you're going to miss it. So that's the reason why it's done afterwards. And as it works out, it's fine because this one went off. This one was the full, but because I had used that paper, it was done. So how about yours, Barb and Betty Ann? Does it look similar to mine or totally different? Oh, you use the same sentiment. Me and Barb, you and I are on the same wavelength. I thought about not saying which way to use it because you technically could do it this way also. But I thought, well, I'll tell them which way to go. Next time I may not. So remember, share it. And if any of you that are watching go back and do it also, share a picture. Take a picture of your card and post it. We love to see different ideas. Betty Ann, what paper did you use? She's got quite a bit herself, but and then I went with where's that image from? I want to say Harvest, Nature's Harvest, but maybe not. But it was one like that. It was either Nature's Harvest or Quiet Meadow. I don't know which one it was. Might be Quiet Meadow that it came. Oh, okay. All right, so you use the ones from the class from Nature's Harvest. Ooh. I love all the different ideas. Take a picture and post it. I can't get mine taken until tomorrow. I was going to post it so it would go post tonight, but I'll post it tomorrow because it's dark here. So I want to get a good picture and show it to you. And like I said, if you're watching, take a picture and share it with us. All right, now, don't forget, be looking for my newest class. I haven't got a name for it. If any of you guys got any great names, send them my way. I'm looking for a name. I hope you guys have a great evening, great few days. Hope to see you in my customer private group on Wednesday or Thursday, because most of you that are here are in that group. And if not, I'll see you Saturday morning at 10:30 for Stamps, Paper, Ink. Oh, I need to turn this around. I'm talking and not even showing you myself. Goodness gracious. Oh. All right. So, hope to see you Saturday morning, if not before then. Have a great week, guys. Bye.